Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We are live with you today from the NEOM region inside an incredible venue. You can take a look here, situated right on the coast of the Red Sea. It is a sight to behold. It is here that the FIBA 3x3 World Tour continues with the 15th Masters of the 2024 season as a part of this year's NEOM Beach Games. Several other sports also feature here as part of the games, including triathlon, mountain biking, and beach soccer. But you know what? We are going to focus on 3x3 basketball for now. A historic first ever 3-day World Tour event hosted on the beach of NEOM Bay with a lot at stake. Plenty on the line with possible shifts in the top 12 in the World Tour standings. Every win counts with just 2 Masters left before the World Tour Finals is coming up in just 2 weeks. And this tournament features a stacked lineup. We got 10 out of the top 15 teams in the world competing out here. 16 teams total will compete for a title over the next few days. World champions, Olympic champions, the best of the best are present here in NEOM. The top players in the world face off with a chance to pick up the first ever NEOM FIBA 3x3 World Tour Masters title. My name is Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain. I'm a former FIBA 3x3 pro player turned commentator, and here to check out all of the action over the next 3 days. And we'll start things off with the qualifying draw to bring the field down from 16 teams to 12. We got 2 pools of 3, 6 teams competing for just 2 spots to continue their action in the main draw tomorrow. We'll know who made it right around 7 p.m. local time before we shift our attention to the women's tournament that's taking place here as well. Plenty of action, and of course we'll get you updated on all the storylines for the end of this 2024 season. But let's get you introduced to the teams first. It is Hangzhou coming out. They placed 4th in Manama last week, losing a nail-biter against Team Paris in overtime in the semifinals. They played here in 2023 in the Challenger event, placing 2nd, losing in the finals to Plunge. And there's Alexander Bursak and Milan Kovacevic coming out. This squad actually performed very, very well last week in Manama. As I said, a semifinals run for them. They were playing with heavy hearts due to the tragedy that happened last week in Novi Sad. But they are back and ready to go here. Bones, Goran Vidovic, and Dusan Samardzic rounding out these 4 fellas. That is your team, Hangzhou. A lot at stake for them. They are 15th in the World Tour standings after last week's effort, and they are 53 points short of that much coveted 12th place, which would qualify them to the Hong Kong finals. And they are facing Team Jeddah, and this is not the Team Jeddah that we are known to see. Gone are Mr. Nice, Dominique Gentil, Malik Halujuwecki, and Varanauskas in the gang. This is a fully new Jeddah squad. They are out here in their first ever World Tour event. Murat Bukhari, Fuad Zaidan, Abdallah Al-Hariri, and Walid Hassan. There's Hassan making his way onto the court. They face some stiff competition. I'm very curious to see what this new look Jeddah team can do out here between these 4 lines. Teams get ready to get warmed up. Take a look at the referees in this one. There's Najib Shahzadin from France and Brigitta Shabai Koshkutu from Hungary. And again, a lot on the line in this one. Hangzhou looking to make a deep run as, again, they're 15th in the World Tour standings. Teams number 14, 13, and 12 are not active here. So coming out of this qualifying draw will be a great opportunity for Hangzhou to gain some ground. There's your referees. See? Told you we'd introduce them. Najib and Brigi. We're here ready to rock. As are these teams. Waiting in the rafters is Team Dammam, who was also a part of this qualifying draw, Pool A. Winners of this pool will make it into Pool C action in the main draw tomorrow, with 3rd-seeded Amsterdam and 6th-seeded Vienna. So not an easy path for these teams, but I'm sure they are up to the task. Jeddah, one of the couple of teams representing the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. 68th in the World Tour standings. Never won a Masters in this iteration of the squad. Qualified here through a Quest tournament. And we are ready to get going. 10-minute sprints all day for you. Let's get it. Borsak. There's Bones getting it back to Borsak, who actually shot well from 2 last week. Went 2 for 3 from range, but misses his first one. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Jeddah's first possession. Jeddah, again, playing mainly in local tournaments. They got a big adjustment to make. They face some stiff competition. First shot's a miss. Bones with the rebound. Hangzhou swings it around, back to Bones. Bones on the drive, lobs it up. Kovacevic, easy look, and the first bucket on the board. Jeddah get it to Hassan from the corner, but Kovacevic got a hand on that. So physical defense for the 4 Serbian fellas representing Hangzhou, China. They stifle Jeddah's first offense and can try at it with a high post play again. They get it to Bones. Bones to Samardzic, back out Kovacevic. 2 ball up, but his shooting woes continue. The man is a great shooter on the challengers in the pro circuit, but on the World Tour this year, just 14% from range. Difficult take, that's out of bounds. That shot missed by Murad Bukhari. 6 on the shot clock, Bukhari in possession. He gets a screen, on the move. Hesitation to the rack, hangs but can't hit. Samardzic. Oh, the shot fake, but loses to Wilson. And a whistle on the floor. First foul on Team Hangzhou. The conditions out here are perfect for 3x3. It's right over 30 degrees Celsius for you people that go by Fahrenheit. That's right around 90 degrees. Bursak on the move between 2 defenders with the lay. 3-1 Hangzhou. Jeddah recover the ball. They get it to the block. Lefty hook, no good. Now it's Bursak with the response. He's fouled on the play. Smart foul by Fuad Zaidan. The 33-year-old using that foul as a resource. Saw the much taller Bursak and opted out of that one. A fresh 12 for Hangzhou as a result. Bones from distance, no. Hanging, but not hitting, is Bukhari. Keeps getting to the rack at will. An easy look as a response from Kovacevic. And another look from the outside. And he goes begging yet again. For Hangzhou to make a good run here, some good shooting from Kovacevic would be welcomed by them, I'm sure. And again, he's hit a lot of these on the challenger level. On the World Tour, though, not so much this year. Substitutes are out. Bursak and Hassan sit on the bench. Samardzic. Rebound picked up by Al-Hariri. And another whistle. That will be foul number 3 on Hangzhou. Make that foul number 2. Behind the screen. Big 1-2 steps, but a travel as a result. I like Bukhari's sheer will to get to the basket, but a step too many on that play. Hangzhou with an early lead here, 4-1. Kovacevic, cross screen action, gets wide open for the layup. Al-Hariri looking to attack one-on-one. Can't control the ball, brings it back out. And a 12-second shot clock violation. As Zidane couldn't get that shot up in time. And that'll get us to a timeout. Hangzhou reigning early, playing physical with this new look Jeddah squad. Clamp down on defense. They know what's at stake in this Jeddah squad, again adjusting to the level of this World Tour Masters out here in the NEOM region. Vidovic, another look from the high post. Wide open for two this time. Can't get it to go. Bursak, though, picks up the loose change, 6-1. A fake, but he's blocked. Good hands by Bursak. Now it's Samardzic on his way to the rack. Takes the contact. Oh, Hariri. Looked like he got a block off there, but whistle on the play. Look again, good hands by Bursak. Quick turnaround. And then Samardzic takes it inside and gets fouled. Dusan Samardzic will step to the stripe for one free throw. 7-1 Hangzhou after 3.5 minutes of play. Three seconds back to the basket called on Walid Hassan, 22-year-old, ranked 10th in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And if you weren't aware, in this game of 3x3, you can't dribble with your back to the basket for more than 3 seconds. Quick shot, Samardzic, up and in. 9-1. Al-Hariri with the response, but it's long, so it's back to Hangzhou. Bones. They leave him open. Decides to share it. Zidane, a deep look. Back to Bones. Bones looking at this defender. He's a drive first player, as you'll show here. Drives and is fouled in the process. That was in the act of shooting, so Goran Vidovic, a.k.a. Bones, will step to the free throw straight. Hangzhou qualifying here through the ING Hamburg Challenger earlier this year. A record of 20-16 on the season. And again, ranked 15th in the World Tour standings. Love to move up. 53 points short of the number 12 spots, which means an automatic qualification to the World Tour Finals in Hong Kong in just 2 weeks. Contested shot there, and Hassan can't get it to go. Quick turnaround. Kovacevic in the post is fouled. Another foul expended by Jeddah. They have to keep Kovacevic away from the basket. Man is an animal down there. 4.8 points per game, 4.8 rebounds per game on the season. Not leading the team, by the way. That honor goes to Goran Vidovic with 5.7 points per game. Samardzic gets it to Kovacevic, and he finally gets one to go down. 12-1 Hangzhou. Can Jeddah find any offense? They're fouled on the play. That's Mugati again with a quick drive. And a physical stop there from Kovacevic. Fresh 12 for Jeddah. Mugati doesn't get free for a look. Al-Hariri now. A fake, but no make. Past the halfway mark here in Hangzhou, making their mark. First sack continues the trend, and a foul to boot. Sixth foul, I apologize, on Jeddah, who are struggling with the physicality of this Hangzhou squad. Have no room on offense because of the stifling defense, and then on defense they have to deal with these giant human beings. Bursak is 2 meters and 6 centimeters tall. That's a load to handle for this Jeddah squad. Al-Hariri pulls up, fouled in the process. Vidovic puts the hands up, he knows it. And Abdallah Al-Hariri, the 31-year-old tallest player on this Jeddah squad, will step to the strike. Gonna have two options at a score here. All smiles on Team Jeddah now. Picked up a big lead here to start this game. If you were unaware, in this game, if we get to 21 points, that just means game over. You don't have to go all the way into 10 minutes. Bones, beautiful pass, but it's picked off. Zaydan, on his own move to the basket, steps out of bounds. And you can see Fouad Zaydan shaking his head. He keeps running into the physical defense that this Hangzhou squad is able to put out. Bursak hands it off. That's a flare screen. Shots up and in, but missed. Bukati, no. Back to Kovacevic, an open look. Another rebound for the squad in green. Bones this time. Kovacevic, same spot, same result. Another miss. Bones traces it down, flips it up. It's the back of the stanchion, so Jeddah back in possession. Looking at a huge deficit. They're down 11 points here after 6 minutes of play.
4 minutes remaining game. Will snatch back.
Bukati crossing. Another foul.
Nice.
As Murat Bukati's herky-jerky style, left to right, forces Hangzhou to commit foul after foul. They are at 5 right now. Bukati will step to the free throw strike. One free throw. All right, so there's Bukati. Free look at a basket here. Maybe some life for this Jeddah squad. Bukati misses the free throw. Bones is open in the corner. He takes a shot. Hangzhou has not shot it well from range in this one. Bones now on the drive. Kicks it out. Samardzic. Another miss, another rebound. The trend continues. Bones swiped away by Zaydan. 7 seconds left on the shot clock for Hangzhou to try to get a score. Here's Bones lobbing it up. Bursak under pressure, fading on the 2. Zaydan picking up the board. Crossing left to right, hanging in the air. The floatie's good. Hangzhou looking for a response. It feels like they've slowed down a little bit in the game. Bones, no. Samardzic with the left hand, and that will go. Hassan with the cross. On his way to the rack, spinning. And barely making that. Rolls off the rim. No answer again for Hangzhou, who are just struggling from range right now. Hassan blocked, but fouled in the process. So another trip to the free throw stripe for this team Jeddah, where they haven't been able to fully cash in. But Walid Hassan looking to change that. That free throw missed again. Now it's Versak's time. Hands it off to Samardzic. 1-2 connection. And 15-3 as a result. Oh, lost the ball. Kovacevic will try one more. And this might be a good warm-up for Kovacevic, who's knocked down 2 twos already in this game. No answer for Jeddah. Samardzic will try from the corner now. So, trying to make this a shootout. And another foul this time. Versak, the one that commits it, but that means Hangzhou is at the limit. 7 fouls means they are now in the bonus. And Jeddah has 2 free throws coming up. Every foul from now on the defensive end on Hangzhou will mean 2 free throws. On Jeddah as well, by the way. They're also at 6 fouls. Storyline changes when it gets to 10. We'll get to that when we get to that. Second TV timeout as the stadium is filling up with fans trying to support, obviously, the local squad, trying to cheer Jeddah to try to see if they can help them out a little bit. Bukhari, another trip through the stripe, this time for 2 free throws. 2 minutes left on the clock, but we might not get there. Jeddah's struggles from the free throw stripe continue. This is where their opportunities have come, but they have not been able to capitalize on them. And Bukhari manages 1 out of 2. Now they have to deal with Kovacevic down there, who comes up with an easy layup. Hassan fading on the shot off the glass. Kovacevic, another 2 for Kovacevic. Unconscious from range today. And Hangzhou is at game point. The next score, oh, but they turn it over. Zaidan, oh, too long. There's Kovacevic again. He can end it with the 2. Gets it back, easy layup, and that'll do it. Hangzhou run out to an early lead and continue to trend against Jeddah, who are struggling on offense, and pick up a 21-4 victory. Milan Kovacevic big in this one, with several shots from the outside going down. And again, both these teams will be facing Dammam later. But Hangzhou with the first punch in qualifying draw pool A. Take a look, a no look to finish the game. Easy layup by Kovacevic. Hangzhou continuing their sharpness from last weekend Manama out here in the NEOM region. We look at the images of that game. The next game on the slate is going to be tipping off at 4:30 local time. So stick with us here as we continue the NEOM FIBA 3x3 World Tour Masters here in 2024 in just a couple minutes.
World Tour FIBA 3x3 Rayyan. Dammam, what you need?
Hey, what's up? I see you. Thumbs up. Oh, yes. Thank you. Hey. Oh, yeah, we gonna party tonight, y'all. Once again, it's gonna be day one. Qualifying drop for the games you see being played here at B16's 2 events in the main draw. Hey, what's up? What's up? Oh, Jimmy, what's up? Swag there. Oh, what you got? Hey! Big thank you to all the sponsors, NEOM Beach Games, McLaren Racing, Wilson Basketball, Lisa LeCroix, everyone making this happen.
After that short break, we continue the action with qualifying draw Pool B. It's Plunge from Lithuania lacing them up against Makkah from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We'll get you introduced to Plunge first. They actually managed to win the Challenger event that was hosted right here last year. One change from that tournament, Ovidius Kaminskis not here, and this man stepping up. It's Davidas Rasis. Hasn't been a part of this squad when it comes to World Tours, and they've played 2 on the season. Debrecen and Shanghai, both a pool phase exit for the Lithuanians, 9th standing in both of them. But again, they've proven they can win out here in the NEOM region. Jukaitis coming out next, and their leading scorer, Ignas Razutis, 8.3 points per game in 2 events on the World Tour this season, 43% from long range. The man has a silver medal in the Europe Cup in 2021 in his pocket, and is trying to lead his squad to another victory out here in the NEOM region. And they're facing some local competition. This is their first ever FIBA 3x3 World Tour event, Team Makkah. And they're coming out with Abdulmajid Barnawi, while Ziloti Umran Ali, number 3, and then last but not least, Rada Aldeep. And again, these fellas are making their first ever appearance on a FIBA 3x3 World Tour Masters, playing mainly in local competition out here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So just like Jeddah in the last game, they have their work cut out for them going up against this Plunge squad that is the 11th seed out here in this tournament, 31st in the World Tour standings this year. And it might not be the season Plunge had hoped for. Played in 4 Challenger events and 2 World Tour events. Only placing better than 5th in one of those at the Bordeaux Challenger way earlier this year. They do have the tools to be a surprise team out here. We told you Ignas Rayzutis, he can really shoot that Wilson. But big fellow Rolandas Jakstas is a force in the paint. A two-way player, can play defense as well. Curious to see how this Plunge team is going to come out. Again, last appearance was at the World Tour in Shanghai, where they got booted from the pool phase.
Little sips of water. Stay hydrated, y'all. It's hot out there. Want y'all all to be safe and good.
Stay hydrated.
Both teams with a last-minute warm-up, discussing the last strategies. Team Makkah is obviously a little bit outsized by these tall Lithuanians. We'll see if they can make up for that with speed. 10-minute sprinting here. Here we go. Oh, long-range shot to start the game. Quick trigger for Omran Ali. Plunge will get it back. Jurkaitis to Rayzutis, back to Jurkaitis. Second leading scorer on the squad this year in the World Tour. Big rebound. Rayzutis fading off one leg, and what looked like a good shot just hit the front of the rim. Possession back over to Makkah. Left to right, looking across. Float game, and the first point's on the board. Omran Ali. And a quick response for Jurkaitis. Back to Ali. Oh, between the legs, but lost the ball. Jurkaitis from the corner. No good. Oh, into the lane he goes, and a point he will get. 2-1, Makkah, who come out with fire. Rayzutis with the answer for Plunge.
It's the deuce 2-for-1 special. I'll give you 1, but I'll take 2, score 3-2. And hit.
Rasis. Flick of the wrist, and another 2 down for the Lithuanians. Makkah go back to Ali. Ali left to right, crossing up, but it takes too long. Handoff for Rayzutis, a little ball screen action. He kicks it out. Rasis, no. Gets his own rebound. They swing it around. Rayzutis this time, and the man is a good shooter, but can't knock it down. Jurkaitis on the drive. Straight into the defense is rejected. The long arms of Jalalti. Rayzutis. Try to get it to Rasis inside. Rayzutis. And I told you, the man is a great shooter. Plunge, due to their acumen from long distance, up by 4 early in the game. Rasis fading away, no. Makkah tried her own hand at a 2, can't get it to go. Back to Ali, lines up a shot. back rim. Jurkaitis on the drive, kicks it out. There's Razutis again. And that is like a layup to him, ladies and gentlemen. 9-3. Zilalti. No. Rasis also no. Plunge right now trying to make it a contest of long-range shots. Makkah wants to go with it. Ali keeps missing, though. There's Razutis yet again. Well, same different spot, same result, 11-3. Oh, behind the back, but it took too long. Substitutes for both teams. Yakstas will take the court. And a TV timeout. And where Makkah came out hot early with a couple of easy baskets underneath in the paint, it's the long-range shooting for Plunge that have got them up big here early in the game. In our second 10-minute sprint of the day, qualifying draw Pool B action. All Rayyan waiting in the rafters to see the result of this game. They still have to play both of these teams. From seeding, obviously Plunge, the squad favorite to win here. Not the entire tournament, of course, but in the qualifying draw, they're the highest seeded team. Rasis, another shot from distance. The Lithuanians on fire. A 10-point lead. Makkah struggling for answers. Now they go down to Rasis in the post. Looking to create a righty hook. Even that is going down. Plunge is hitting everything right now. Rasis. No. Jurkaitis with the rebound. Back to Rasis. Jurkaitis on the drive this time. Scoop shot. Just missed the rim. The middy's no good. Teams are just trading misses now. And the Lithuanians want to get it down to the low post. Yakstas, though, not connecting on the fadeaway there. Makkah finally get their first two of the game. It's Barnawi, the 26-year-old, knocking one down. Rasis out to Yakstas. Yakstas can't join the two-point party that Plunge has going on. Plunge coming in with an 0-4 record on the year. Ali. Crossing baseline, but Matt Wilson's lost out of bounds. Just past the halfway mark in this game. Take a look, Ali crossing up, but Yakstas gets a hand in there. That means 4.2 seconds left on the shot clock. Jeddah gets his cookies taken. There's Razutis, easy bucket. And back to a 10-point lead. Ali. Scoop shot is no good. I like his craftiness. He's not finishing right now. Jurkaitis faking, spinning. Oh, foul on the play as Yakstas threw that ball back. Look again as the big fella. Clean on the ball, but body contact, so we'll see Wild Jalati step up to the strike. Jalati from the corner this time. That misses everything, so team in green back to it. Razutis Couple of misses for the Lithuanians. Ali fading off the midi. Good shot. The answer not there for Plunge. So Makkah looking at an 8-point deficit. Make that a 7-point deficit. Ali right now is just going ham. Yurkaitis to Rasis. Easy layup. Stops the bleeding for Plunge for a little bit. Barnawi then. No. Ali tries his hand at another one. It rebounds, picked up by Barnawi. Up and in. Makkah actually making a little bit of a comeback here. Deficit was at 10, is now at 7. Zulati. Ali, one on the shot clock. They better put a shot up. It's missed.
Shot wide left. Takes his time. Short. An offensive rebound.
Rasutis with the fake and a beautiful pass. Rasis with a very hard layup. Thought about dunking there for a second, but couldn't quite get to it. Behind the back now to Rasutis in the paint. He kicks it back out. Yurkaitis. And Rasis just takes the ball from Gelati, knocking down a 2 in the process. The lead back out to 10. Ali gets it back, fading in the mid-range. So Ali racking up quite some points for Team Makkah, but Plunge can end it here with a 2-ball. And they leave Rasutis wide open.
That was for game right there. So Team Plunge 2 points away from victory.
Barnawi going baseline. They give him the layup. They get an open shot as a result. Yurkaitis, no. Barnawi with the board.
1:40 remaining in the game.
Gelati steps back, tries his hand at a 2. And it's 19-13. Makkah, they still have some hope. This game isn't over. 1:30 on the clock. They get it to Ali. Ali, lefty late. No. Rasis. Yurkaitis can end things here. But the Lithuanians, they keep missing from range. They leave him open again. Yurkaitis, no. Gelati again. He can't make either. A quick layup in for Plunge. Rasis from the corner, and that will do it. Plunge use their long-range shooting ability to put down Team Makkah early and end things on a corner 2. The Lithuanians pick up where they left off last year in the Challenger by winning. Take a look again as Rasis knocks down the game winner. All net, all wet from the corner. And Plunge in the lead in qualifying draw Pool B after that 22-13 victory over Makkah. Makkah, who actually got some good creation out of Omran Ali and Wael Gelati. Barnawi knocked some shots down as well, but it wasn't enough. They couldn't find their touch from long range, and against this Plunge squad, you have to be able to knock some shots down. Here we go. Take a look at the imagery from this last game. We finished a little bit before the limit. So that means we will be back with you in about 15 minutes. 5:05 p.m. local time as we continue qualifying draw. Pool A will take our first look at Team Dammam and our second look at Team Jeddah, who are in a must-win situation. That is coming up in 13 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Stick with us right here.
Dammam versus Team Jeddah. Then after that, we got Team Rayyan versus Makkah.
جماعة النساء يخلوكم ما تشوفوني لكن أنا أشوفكم وياكم أنا من فوق.
Okay, we got a game for you guys, okay? You guys know 3x3 basketball? 3x3 basketball. All right, we got a challenge for y'all. It's going to appear here on the screen. Hold on. We're going to see what you can do. This is your challenge. Pay attention.
And then, if you think you can outshoot me, I challenge you to take 3 shots from the 3x3 logo. You hit one, you get a gift. You hit all 3, you hit the checkpoint.
Oh. Okay, big thank you, Matthias Lenore from Team Vienna. So you get 3 shots from the 3x3 logo. You make one. Right here, the logo. Yes. Oh, you look like you're very strong. I believe in you. What's your name, bro? Oh, look at that. Oh, flex cam. Come on. All right. All right, come on now. You can do it. Oh, that was close. We'll give you one more
يا حضورنا الكرام مثل ما تشوفون على الشاشه من بدايه من بدايه شهر نوفمبر تاريخ 3 الى تاريخ 23 نيوم بيتش جيمز، وطبعا هذه ثالث مره 3x3 فيبا 3x3 بطولة في نيوم، ولكن اول مره بالورلد تور الجوله العالميه اول مره.
Yes, I want to welcome y'all once again. And this is the third time 3x3 basketball is here in NEOM, but it is the first ever time the FIBA 3x3 World Tour is here at the NEOM Beach Games. So we are making history, y'all. So once again, give yourselves a round of applause, y'all. Saka, saka. As we are making history here, y'all are a part of it. We are so thankful to have all of y'all here as we continue this epic 3-day journey of 3x3 basketball here at the NEOM Beach Games. Oh yeah, it's about to go down, and coming up next, we got 2 more qualifying draw games, right? We got at 5:05 p.m. qualifying draw game 3, Team Dammam versus Team Jeddah. And who we got after that?
After that, at 5:30 we got Rayyan versus Makkah. خلوكم موجودين معانا ثلاث مرات جايه مباراه سعوديه دمام امام جده، وبعدها القضيه سعوديه ريان امام مكه. خلوكم موجودين معانا.
And what's super exciting is we are 1 month away from the World Tour Finals as well to close out the season in Hong Kong coming up at the end of this month.
باقي شهر بالضبط على نهايه الجوله العالميه في هونغ كونغ في FIBA 3x3 World Tour.
Again, 1 month away from the finals. And once again, we are picking out the best of the best here at the NEOM Beach Games because NEOM deserves the best, and we are blessed to be here for the 3x3 World Tour. So only 1 more stop after this one, which will be in Shenzhen, China, for the World Tour Finals in Hong Kong, China. Stay tuned, y'all. This is about to go down as we continue with the qualifying draw. And you see that QR code, please scan it, post your selfie, and get your chance to win. Not just the jersey, what else can they win? MC Amiri?
خلوا بالكم هني مع زميلي MC نور، شوفوا الجيرسي البيتنا كلها هي FIBA 3x3. اذا سويتوا سكان الكيو ار كود اللي على الشاشه وضرشوا لنا سيلفيز مميزه راح تفوزوا معنا هذه البدله في نهايه اليوم. alright سكان ضرشوا لنا التدريب.
And you guys can also get your exclusive 3x3 gear by visiting 3x3-shop.com as well. So if you don't win, you can still get your gear. Just go to 3x3-shop.com.
إذا ما فزتوا الجائزة معنا الليلة ما هي مشكلة، أو بكرة ما هي مشكلة، أو اللي بعده ما هي مشكلة. 3x3-shop.com تقدروا تشتروا الأدوات والتيشيرتات والمرشندايز كلها من FIBA 3x3.
Coming up next, our qualifier drop game 3, pool 8 game 2. Team Jeddah from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Back to the action here where we continue the qualifying draw Pool A for the NEOM FIBA 3x3 World Tour Masters as part of the NEOM Beach Games here in 2024. We get our first look at Team Dammam. Dammam played in the Challenger here in 2023. They picked up one win in the qualifying draw, but they couldn't get through to the main draw. They're going to look to change that this year. And here are your Dammam players. Khalil Al-Ahmed, Papa Sis, Ishaq Al-Ahmed, and Manaf Al-Salem. Salem, a member of the Nations League squad, the youth squad for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Is featured on many a Nations League tournament. And again, Team Dammam looking to change the story from last year. Ishaq Al-Ahmed, the only returning member of that squad. And they're facing Team Jeddah. Now, I hope for Team Jeddah that they change things as far as their mindset. It took a beating in their first game, a 21-4 loss to Hangzhou. Bukhari had 1 point in that loss. Fuad Zaidan, he had himself 2 points. They're joined by Abdallah Al-Hariri. And last but not least, Walid Hassan. And again, this is a very different looking Team Jeddah squad than what we are used to. And these fellas are looking to change the narrative. They need a win here. But again, they face a team they must know as Team Dammam, also from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Referees in this one, Slobodan Novakovic and Birgitta Shabai Kashkatu, representing Swiss and Hungary. And y'all take a look again at this beautiful venue right here on Neom Bay. The village in the background, it is such a nice setup. And I've been enjoying my time here over the last few days, let me tell you that. All right, we are ready to get this 10-minute sprint underway. Second game in qualifying draw, Pool A. Hangzhou, again, waiting in the rafters. Try to see who will pick up a win here. And it's Jeddah coming out first, high post action. And the first shot is missed, but uh-oh. Great rebound, but he blew a tire. Couldn't get that shot to go. Dammam now on the move, hesitation, kick it out. And that two is long. Oh, it's Bukhari just putting his head down, getting to the club. There's Papa Sis. Baseline, Papa gets pushed out of bounds. Foul as a result. That is the first call on Jeddah. Fresh 12 seconds for Dammam to try to get a score. Cease. Oh, fouled on his way to the cup. Papa can just put his head down and get to the rim, apparently. That was a great take. And Cease with the first point for Dammam. Hassan. Off the glass, fading away. Bukhari. Great look. Cease again, spins. Goes baseline, takes the contact, fouled. That is number 3 on Jeddah. They're having trouble guarding Papa Cease. Al-Ahmed. They go back to Al-Ahmed, steps back, long range look, splash ball. 3-2. Right back to it though. Quick attack. Jeddah can't get it to go. Rebound over to Dammam. Oh, he's got him slipping. But shots blocked. 6 on the shot clock. Al-Ahmed. Can't connect twice. Hassan with the board. Hassan, no. Travel called on the play. Dammam. They go looking for another shot. Cease with the board. He lines one up, but that ball's still going. He's gonna want that back. So Dammam, they picked up a slight lead to start this game. A must-win game maybe for both teams. Dammam lose here, they can only force a 3-way tie. Jeddah lose here, and they're done. Al-Hariri skies for the board, and there's Bukhari. Gets stuck. Al-Hariri again. Has to take a shot here. 1 on the shot clock. Oh, not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but it is a miss. So Jeddah again struggling to create consistent offense. Dammam have gotten a lot of open looks, but haven't been able to knock them down. Oh, there we go. See, the announcer's jinx. I talk about them not knocking shots down, and they finally get one. 5-2 Dammam. Al-Hariri travels on the play. A lot of one-on-one creation on both ends. Jeddah, though, keep coming up short against the physical defense here. Dammam staying disciplined. Salem kicks it out. Cease. Bukhari, quick take. Easy layup and 1. Murad Bukhari with speed getting to the rack. 5-3. First foul on Dammam. He can make it 5-4 with this free throw coming up. And Bukhari knocks down the free throw. So a 5-4 game here. Salem to Al-Ahmed, no. Oh, crafty move. Zaidan. Where was this in Jeddah's first game? Fakes and makes and ties the game at 5. Cease. Getting through the paint. Bukhari. Big steps. Only touches the top of the backboard. So possession back over to Dammam. But not until after this TV timeout. So Jeddah has been able to string together a couple of good possessions here. Take a look at Bukati using his body to shield the ball and getting that lay, and then Cease kept getting fouled earlier on in the game. Hasn't been as aggressive as of late. And Bukati got to the rack again, turned on the afterburners. There we go. Khalil Ahmed, the 27-year-old, to Cease. Back to Ishaq Ahmed. No. Ishaq Ahmed, as mentioned before, the only returning member of this Dammam squad here in NEOM last year. A part of the challenger as well. Passes it into Cease. Great fake. Foul on the floor. Papa Cease with the moves under the basket. Getting two people up in the air. Fresh 12 for the team in purple. Ahmed, no. Zaidan with the board, he's stuck. Two players all over him, and that forces a jump ball situation. What hustle by Dammam. Both Ahmed and Cease on the floor trying to get her hands on the Wilson. And a jump ball situation will be rewarded to the defensive team, so you'll see Dammam in possession here. By the way, if you're not following us on social media, you're lacking. Hit us at FIBA 3x3 or at 3x3WT. Use the hashtag 3x3WTNEOM. Also use the hashtag NEOM or NEOM Games. As these teams continue their quest for an appearance in the main draw. Cease making a good case for his squad. Dammam up by 2. Bukati tries one from the corner. And it's Dammam that's been the more physical team here in the first 5 minutes of the game. Oh, Hariri spins into action, is locked down. A foul called on Ahmed. Look again as he purposely takes a foul there. That foul called on the floor too, so check ball situation, Jeddah. Al-Hariri again, this time a righty hook, gets his own board. Hustles for that possession, but foul on the floor. That is number 3 on Dammam. Al-Hariri and Cease out there battling for that loose rebound.
Team Jeddah ball, they trail by 2. One possession ball game.
Back to it for Jeddah. Oh, midi pull-up. Al-Hariri showing off the touch. Salem up and over Al-Hariri. High off the glass. Bukati with the answer. The game just picked up some speed. 9-8. Salem. No one home on that layup. Al-Hariri again, this time well guarded, so Cease tells his squad to calm down a little bit. Cross-court pass, Ahmed, no.
10-8.
And Papa Cease took a little bump there, fell out of bounds. Back up on his feet. Leads his Dammam squad in scoring so far. Hassan, well guarded by Cease, who got his hands on that. Screening action for Dammam, spinning, Salem, no. Gotti now faded, but not making. Strong rebound there, but couldn't control the ball. So with 4 minutes to go, it's Dammam with a slight lead, 2 points only over this Jeddah squad that showed life after they took a 21-4 beating by the hands of Hangzhou in their first game. Looking for some screening action now. Al-Hariri. Oh, that took too long. Shot clock violation. And we'll have a TV timeout. A big thank you to all of our official sponsors that make this possible. Ball sponsor Wilson, Baudet, Maurice Lacroix, and Leo Floors, the Magic Sky Canopy. And of course, a big thank you to the NEOM Beach Games for hosting us for the 3rd year in a row. After a Super Quest in 2022 and a Challenger in 2023, this is your first ever NEOM FIBA 3x3 World Tour Masters. So we're writing history here, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Salem has knocked a couple down, and he continues the trend. No answer for Jeddah. Now they have to deal with Papa. Papa on the move. Al-Ahmed, cross court. Salem, same spot. Different result. There's Hassan, fading from the mid-range. Cease with the screen. Switches sides. Al-Ahmed, midi pull-up. But can't get it to go. Oh, Al-Hariri with the spin move, getting loose. Out here spinning like a Beyblade. Cease from range, no. Salem, another 2-ball. And then no possession on Jeddah as Hassan tripped out of bounds, so they'll retain possession at the top of the key. But Dammam now with the big lead, 5 points heading into the last 3 minutes of game time here in qualifying draw Pool A action. Hassan underneath the basket, the lefty finish. Beautiful pass by Bukhari. Foul on the floor called. Bukhari holding this offensive player. Hassan. Jeddah are looking for a bucket right now. They need a score to try to keep this close. Behind the back and a floaty from the mid-range. That touched rim, so this rebound's good. Fuad Zaidan. Contested pull-up. Salem gets thrown to the floor. 6th foul on Team Jeddah, and as you by now know, once you get to 7, that's where you don't want to be. Every defensive foul from now on the Jeddah squad will be 2 free throws. Oh, Papa slicing, but lost the ball on the way. Both teams turning it over. There's Papa. Oh, Papa do preach off the glass. Papa cease. Al-Hariri and one. He knocks down the much-needed two-point shot and gets fouled in the process. So one free throw coming up for Abdallah Al-Hariri. Look again. Cease overzealous with the closeout there. And this could leave the door open for Jeddah to come all the way back in this game. They've been down 5 points. Al-Hariri, a miss. Rebound ends up with Dammam. Another attempt for Al-Hariri and another shot down. He's found his long range just when it matters most. Al-Ahmed, can he answer? Ball stays with Dammam. And Al-Ahmed forces Jeddah to commit a foul. And again, that's number 7. So we will see Shaq Al-Ahmed step up to the stripe for 2 free throws. Shaq Al-Ahmed, player with the, again, most reps on the pro circuit for FIBA 3x3 after featuring in the Challenger last year. Looking to lead his team to a main draw this year. That road goes through Jeddah and Hangzhou, China. Oh, Al-Ahmed, a steal. They get it back over to Pop. But Cease doesn't connect on the shot. Another takeaway by Zaidan. Salem to Cease. Cease to the corner. There's Salem waiting wide open. Oh, close, but not close enough. And then a foul by Dammam. That foul on the floor, and we are under the 1 minute mark. 46 seconds left in this one. As Jeddah, they need a victory. They're down 4 points, so they need anything right now. Hassan on the bench. They go with Al-Hariri, Bukhari, and Zaidan. Al-Hariri, he's been hot, but he loses the ball here. Cease. They take their time. Salem out. Pop. Papa. Cease. Another miss. Al-Hariri, quick shot. No good. 25 seconds left in this qualifying draw pool A game. Al-Ahmed to Cease. Cease. They need to shoot, and that came too late in the shot clock, so a violation. 13.8 left on the clock is not a lot of time for Jeddah to make up all of this ground. They need a miracle, and they need it fast. Bukhari to Al-Hariri. He gets his ball taken away from him. Cease sealing the game with that. 7 on the clock. A fake. Whoa, but he can't connect on the layup. That is all she wrote, though. Dammam come away with a much needed victory and knock Jeddah out of the tournament. Jeddah, a much better performance than their first game. They managed 14 points instead of 4, but it's still not enough against this Dammam squad who got hot from range just when it mattered most. They get a win 18-14, and they're going to face off with Hangzhou. Winner goes to the main draw tomorrow. That game slated for a little bit later. We have one more game to go before that. That game's slated to start in just about 5 minutes. So y'all enjoy the highlights of this one. Take a look at all the sights out here in the NEOM region, especially inside the stadium, of course. And we will be back with you in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. Told you it wouldn't be long. Right back to you, qualifying draw Pool B. Our first look at Al Rayyan and our second look at Makkah. And it's Al Rayyan coming out first. They come from Qatar. And there is their number one, Ibrahima Sek. Al Rayyan played in the King Challenger in China last week, making it out of the qualifying draw. But lost in pool play to Utsunomiya, Brex, EXE, and St. Pauli. But played very competitive games into both of them, so very curious to see what they can do here. So Hani Aref Al-Sayed is joined by the big fella, Meho Haracic, and Dejan Jancic rounds out the squad. There is your team, Al Rayyan. After their 10th place finish in Daking last week, they're looking to get into the main draw here and shake up things in NEOM. They're facing off with Makkah though. And this Makkah squad actually made it a competitive game against Plunge. Decently competitive, that is. They scored 13 points. 6 of those coming by name of Abdul-Jid Barnawi. Knocked down one 2-point shot. He's joined by Wael Jilati. He knocked down the other 2. They hit 2 on the game. Jilati with 3 points on that one. There's the main creative force in this squad, Omran Ali. And last but not least, Reda Aldib. So Makkah in a win or go home situation. And look, this Makkah team, they couldn't find their touch from long range, but they got a lot of open shots. They got the creative power to try and bring down this Al Rayyan team. Al Rayyan, they got the size. Jancic and Haracic, mainly Haracic, are pretty tall. Haracic standing 2 meters and 10 centimeters, right under the 100-kilo mark. The 26-year-old, the number 6 ranked player in Qatar. Here's your referees in this one: Slobodan Novakovic and Marek Marishevsky. And again, Makkah in a win or go home situation. Al Rayyan, they also need this win because then they can go and see if they can battle it out with Plunge. Al Rayyan will start the game with Jancic, Haracic, and El Sayed. Meanwhile, Makkah will come out and leave Umran Ali on the bench. Aldib, Jilati, and Barnawi. And let's see what these teams can bring in the next 10-minute sprint from NEOM. Barnawi. Oh, he finds Jilati in the corner, wide open for 2. A good start to the game for Makkah. They're looking sharp. Floaty from the mid-range. Al Rayyan also on the board. Barnawi. Picked up by Jilati. The shot clock's running out though. And that will be a 12-second violation. There's Haracic. He is a force in the paint. And actually shot 40% from long range as well in last week's Daking Challenger. They go back to the big fella. Haracic turns into a righty hook. Score remains 2-2. Jancic with the board. On the drive this time. Scoops it in with the left hand. But And another miss for Rayyan. Will now have to deal with Barnawi. Again, Makkah's leading scorer from that first game. They get it back. Jelati takes a dribble. Step back, go. Jancic, he shot it not as well last week. Under 20% from two. Oh, Barnawi finds the bottom of the net. Buries one, 4-2 Makkah. Oh, big take. El Sayed. The Jets. Jelati now. Another step back. Oh, he passes out of it. Jancic with the steal. And Jancic with another miss from long range. El Sayed saves the possession for his team, and then Jancic knocks it down. Another steal. There's Haracic. Loses to Wilson on his way to the rack. He had mean intentions on that one. The big fella couldn't hold on to the ball.
7:40 remaining game.
Possession remains with Rayyan. They try to feed the parking meter again. And with that, I mean pass the ball inside to Haracic. They go back to the same play. Kick it out. Jancic. Actually, that was El Sayed. Haracic with the board. Barnawi, shifty left or right. Umran Ali has stepped onto the court as well. Can't save the Wilson. El Sayed to the cup. And Rayyan is off to the races, 6-4. Jelati, high arcing floater. Beautiful shot. Jelati looking to attack Haracic. There's Sack. Sack steps back. Excuse me, that was Barnawi. This is Sack. So Sack will step to the free throw stripe after this TV timeout. Both teams aren't giving each other a lot of space here. Rayyan beating the big fella. It's been leading to open twos. Meanwhile, Makkah, they're looking for Barnawi to try to do something special here. Barnawi, again, their leading scorer in that first game, 6 points. One of them coming from, two of them coming from outside the arc. All of the other ones from inside the arc. He's shown some of the shifts. And some craftiness around the basket as well. But first we have Ibrahima Sek from Mauritania. And he will miss the free throw. Chases down his own board. Behind the screen, Sek will try again, misses. Uh-oh, Ali. Ali had him dancing the Macarena. And Sek with a big bucket to come back. Look at this, Ali. Left to right. And Sek calmly knocks down the free throw. A 2-point lead for the Qatari squad. Up and under. That was a beautiful fake, but no make at the end of that. Haracic now. Told you he hit some shots from the outside last week. He'll take a couple. Can't connect on that one. Now he has to deal with Jelati. Jelati forces that one up. And Makkah remains close. A 1-point lead only for Rayyan. Sidestep, too. Gets his own rebound. The cookies are taken though. And it's Ali coming up with him. Ali, another shifty crossover. Imran Ali turning on the afterburners and getting to the cup. And then Ali takes a flight across the paint. May or may not have been pushed. I'll leave that up to you. Ali, quick shot, no. Gilati wrapped up. Haracic will take a seat for Rayyan. Sek back out there. Makkah now. Gilati locked up by Sek, who's shown the ability to move his feet very well. Sek now, can he knock down a shot? Ibrahima Sek. Much needed two for Rayyan. Barnabi. That ball never gets to Ali. Barnabi fading away. Had to take that shot due to the shot clock, but it's a miss. So it's 4:44 left to go in this 10-minute sprint. Makkah, they have stuck around. They again need a win. A loss would mean they're done. With a win, they can hope. Ali. Fighting for the rebound, ends up in Manama's favor. Ali with the fake. Left to right cross. Splash from the mid-range. Ali bringing out all the moves. He had Haracic lots like no Google Maps. Sek kicks it out. Jancic is open. No. Barnabi hanging in the air. Rebounds picked up, and Jancic another look for two. His woes continue. We can't knock too many of these. We can't miss too many of these. That will break the momentum of your team for sure. But look again, Sek here runs into Barnabi and just drops the ball out of bounds. Barnabi's gonna have to put up a shot here quick. Hop skips into the lane. Behind the head pass there, Sek. Sek on the drive. Oh, he went in there with mean intentions. Sek with another bucket though, puts his team up 2. Haracic. Sek now missing everything, so possession back over to Makkah. And Sek is upset with himself. That was a great opportunity. He was wide open. Haracic made sure to seal off his defender. And I'm sure that's what they're going to talk about in this TV timeout. I think at some point, though, with the size advantage that Haracic possesses, you got to go find the big fella. Hasn't been featured all that much. Take a look again at the beautiful sights. That is golden hour at NEOM Bay. Look at this venue. It is amazing. Ali, quick step back, blocked by Jancic, who's disciplined enough to stay on his feet. Pick and roll action for Rayyan now. Get an open look, but again, the consistency for Rayyan when their outside shots has been meager. And this could be Makkah capitalizing. They throw it out of bounds, so back to the Qatari squad. Sek pulls up. Sek in and out. Haracic with the board. A bump and gets fouled on the play. So Meho Haracic on the strike for one free throw. Both teams not in foul trouble just yet. No make, but Sek almost got his hands on that. Did you see how high he jumped? Ali. They get it back to Ali. He's trying to divert Haracic out to Barnawi. Haracic, big move down low. 2 dribbles and a turn, and his squad up by 3 as a result. With 2:21 left on the clock. Rayyan in a great position to pick up their first victory of today. Makkah, they need some work because they need to win. All deep. Looking to create space. Mid-range jumper. Jancic. At this point, they just leave him wide open, but Sek's down there, and he is working for those rebounds. Shalati. Oh, big move. Shots in. The bump is taken. And an opportunity for one more at the strike for Wyatt Shalati. And the free throws down as well. It's a 1-possession game. And we're under 2 minutes. Sek gets to the cup. Easy layup. Ali left or right. Those crossovers are lethal. He scoops in the shot as well. This is a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, big shot. El Sayed. Ali, can he answer? In and out. That was halfway down. Jancic takes his time underneath the basket, and Rayyan all of a sudden have a 5-point lead. Makkah, they need some shots to go down. At least if they can get fouled, they'll get possession back here. Ali tries to go between the legs, but ends up losing the ball out of bounds. And then Ali might be running out of gas here a little bit. He's had to carry the load for the squad. Jancic straight on 2. That might just be it. A 5-point lead for Rayyan. They let Ali shoot again, in and out. He can't believe it. El Sayed, no. That could have ended it. One more possession for Makkah. Barnawi with the miss. There's Jancic from the corner trying to end things. Shots are not falling for Dammam at this, for Rayyan, I mean, at this stage. El Sayed will try his hand at another one. And Haracic misses. Ali again with, well, he's trying some really cool stuff here. He's bringing the mayonnaise and the ketchup, all the sauce. But with 12 seconds to go and another steal, there's Haracic. And Rayyan knock Makkah out of the tournament despite Amran Ali's best efforts. And they pick up a 21-14 victory. Again, after making it out of the Daking Challengers qualifying draw last week, they're in good position to make it out of the qualifying draw here in the NEOM region as well. And it was a lot of good shots. Not a lot of them hit, though, and the hustle play for Ibrahim Asek that got that victory for Al Rayyan. Y'all enjoy these highlights as we step into a little bit of a break. We got right around 20 minutes until the next game is slated to start. That's at 6:05 p.m. local time. Hangzhou and Dammam will lace them up in a battle of the unbeatens in qualifying draw Pool A. Stick and stay here to watch that game. Don't go anywhere.
but it's the first time the World Tour is part of the NEOM Beach Games. So we're super happy because we are making history all together, y'all.
That's right, MC Noah. مثل ما تفضل MC Noah اليوم يوم تاريخي لأن هذه ثالث مرة ال 3x3 فيبا يكون موجود هناك، ولكن أول مرة الورلد تور يكون موجود بالسعودية في نيوم. فهذه تهيئ نفسكم بحضوركم بهذه الطاقة الجميلة والمباريات الحلوة اليوم والمباريات الأحلى الجاية اليوم بكرة. MC Noah, what's that on the screen, bro?
Oh yeah, we got the QR code, so once again we encourage y'all to scan it. Post our photos, we got some great photos already. And we will be announcing in a little bit our best and most creative photo. And what you can win is the official jersey and short set. And it's reversible, so you got red on one side, you got
Black on the other.
oh yeah, styling profiling in my 3x3 official gear.
هذه اللي راح تفوزون في نهاية اليوم. طيب يا جماعة أنا ما بعرف شو قاعد نسوي سكاب. كلكم قاعد تطالعونا احنا. سكاب، أبي أشوف تليفوناتكم. سكاب، QR code. سيلفي. بعد واحد. ما في مشكلة، بعد واحد. شوف and you will win this jersey and shorts. Let's win my buddy MC Noah.
Yes, and we are in the qualifying draw, so we got 2 more games left in the qualifying draw, and these next 2 games will determine who will advance to the main draw. We started today with 16 teams, and by the end of these next 2 games, we're going to find out which 2 teams will advance to the main draw. Let's go to the fan walls, and right there on West Side. We back! Oh yeah, we back. And the fire emojis. What's up, Abu Majid? Says Neom. Oh yeah. Rockstar. Got the rock symbol. What else we got? MC Gary.
Wait. You're doing the lunch. Wait, watch it. Watch it, get you up. Ibrahim.
Yes, and they got Cabrones here. What's up? Sorry about our friend missing. It's okay. He still got a pair of socks, right?
That's our buddy. That's it.
Don't worry about it. We make sure everybody wants his turkey. All right, once they me and the crew. All right, shout out to all of y'all posting photos. And after the qualifying draw, we also have the Women's Cup all going down here at the NEOM Beach Games. NEOM FIBA 3x3 World Tour 2024.
I know there are more selfies coming in. Your selfie will be on the screen. Alright? Get something.
Shukran Jazina, thank y'all so much. And we got more 3x3 basketball action coming to y'all for your satisfaction here at the NEOM Beach Games. Stick to y'all. It's good.
Welcome to the World Tour.
Coming up next, our qualifying draw, Game 5, Pool A, Game 3. And we got Team Hangzhou from China versus Team Dammam from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Two 10-minute sprints left on the slate for today, and we will know who's going to make it into the main draw after those two. Hangzhou, Dammam, both picked up a victory earlier. Now they're going to try to battle it out for that spot in the pool phase. And it's Hangzhou coming out first, a 21-4 victory over Jeddah. That was an easy warm-up game, so to speak. And Samardzic and Bursak are out first. There's your leading scorer for the squad. 11 points for Milan Kovacevic, who knocked down 3 twos in that QD game against Jeddah. And there's Bones. Goran Vidovic rounding out the squad. Bones quiet in that first game, only 2 points for him. And there's your team, Hangzhou, representing China. As the sun is starting to set on the venue. Beautiful lights out here on Neom Bay. And here's a team that can be hopeful as well. An 18-14 victory over Jeddah for Dammam. And it was Salem leading the way with 8 points, 3 twos knocked down. Cease had 6. Big Papa. And they're joined by Khalil Al-Ahmed and Ishak Al-Ahmed. And this Dammam squad, there's a leading scorer, Manaf Salem. 8 points, like I said. This Dammam squad, they were feisty in that first game. They scrapped, they clawed. They had Cease going early, then they went to Salem. And they made it a very, very competitive game against Jeddah. Getting the win in the end here. And look, they're going to try to see if they can muster up all their strength to bring down this Hangzhou squad. And as mentioned before, Hangzhou, they've been active this season. This is their 5th World Tour Masters of the year. 4th in Manama, 9th in Amsterdam, 11th in Abu Dhabi, and 4th in Almaty. Been good on the challenger circuit. 5th or better in all but one of their challengers played. And look again. Stunning views from Neom. The venue, the bay, the sands. It looks incredible. And let me tell you, I've been enjoying my time out here in the Neom region. But after a couple of days of relaxation and some downtime here, it is time to get to work. And both these teams are ready to go to work.
But looking at my fresh Maurice Lequa watch and see, Mary, what time is it? It is game time. Oh, yeah.
And here we go, 1 10-minute sprint until we know who joins Pool C in the main draw. Hangzhou up first. There's Borsak and Papa Cease and Kovacevic collide while fighting for the rebound. Cease on the receiving end of that. See him go down there.
Shout out to the officials, keeping everything official. The 950 get shot clock correction. Every second counts.
Bones on the move. Gets it back and is fouled. So Bones, a fresh 12 to work with. Gets it back again, lines up a shot, no good. Kovacevic and Bursak both sky for a rebound. Bursak saves it inbound. Oh, thought he saved it inbounds, but apparently that ball hit the line. Look again as Bursak is tangled up there, tries to save it. It's batted inbounds actually, but possession over to Dammam. Kick it out. Papa Cease. No. This game is picking up speed to start with. Both teams are eager to get to that qualifying draw, out of their qualifying draw. Bones here with the bucket and a bump. So Hangzhou on the board, and Dammam's picked up their second foul already. We've not even been playing for a minute. And Goran Vidovic, aka Bones, steps to the free throw stripe. And puts in the second point for Hangzhou. An offensive foul now, so third foul on Dammam. We're just hacking like the dark web out here. And possession back over to the team in green. Vidovic. Can't connect from two just yet. Has missed all of his 2-point attempts here in NEOM. Kovacevic, he was the one knocking him down earlier. Samardzic scraps for the board. It ends up with Bones, and he buries it. Would that make him an archaeologist? Not sure. Anyway, Cease. And a shot clock violation as Al-Ahmed can't get the shot off in time. So just like in their first game, Hangzhou putting the clamps on their opponents on defense, playing a physical and aggressive style. Dammam, they have some trouble playing against that. Vidovic gives it up. Samardzic, a travel on the play, caught it, took an extra step. No complaints for Samardzic. There's Papacis. Midi fading away. Traces on his own rebound. Saves it, but to the wrong team. And there's Samardzic wide open. Oh, but he blew the layup. Kovacevic blows it as well. So Hangzhou missing some sharpness here, as both Samardzic and Kovacevic couldn't convert on easy opportunities. Oh, that kick out's picked off yet again. Kovacevic under the basket. Come on. Deflect that. And that seems to be the case. Cease. Spins, fades. And a foul call on the play. A free throw coming up for Big Papa Cease. Nearly missed a shot. An opportunity, though, from the free throw stripe to put his team on the scoreboard. Vidovic. Oh, Vidovic with the strength going towards the basket. He's got all 4 points for Hangzhou. Al-Ahmed, no answer. Dammam still not on the board after 2.5 minutes of play. Bones tries from range, front rim. Kovacevic comes away with that ball and is fouled in the process. He took a hit. Both teams will substitute. Kovacevic and Al-Ahmed. Ishak Al-Ahmed, that is, will take a seat. Bursak and Sis back out on the court. A 4-zip lead for Hangzhou, as they are eager to punch that main draw ticket. Samardzic kicks it out. Vidovic can't shake Cease. A long one. Vidovic again. And his shot has just not been connecting today. Al-Ahmed, Khalil Al-Ahmed will travel on the play. And that will get us to our first TV timeout. And even though Hangzhou is not firing on all cylinders on offense, they sure are on defense. They're keeping Dammam here to 0 points after 3 minutes and change of play.
Yeah, be sure to check out our fans
Play continues in this final game in qualifying draw A action here from the NEOM region. Kovacevic to Vidovic, easy look underneath the basket. Well-designed play coming out of a timeout. Uh-oh. Well, see, now, that's going to be one that Ishaq Ahmed is going to want back. Sped to the cup, had a wide open lay, and still couldn't get his team on the board. And then as a response, he gets stuck guarding Milan Kovacevic. That's like guarding a brick wall. That's no fun. Kovacevic now from the high post. On his way to the rack, bumps, hits, and it's a 6-zip lead for Hangzhou. Papa trying to cross up Bursak. Papa ceases fouled. Look at this. Underneath the basket, can't make the shot, but is fouled in the process. That foul called on the floor. So Dammam retain possession, get a fresh 12-second shot clock to work with. Oh, that's an errant pass. Samardzic scooping up the loose Wilson. Bursak open for 2. Bones. Bursak again has not been able to connect. And that goes for the entire Hangzhou squad. They knocked down 4 twos in their first game of the day, but have not been able to get in on one. And Dammam finally on the board after 4 minutes of play. Samardzic, an offensive foul. Hangzhou up to 4 fouls. That was a problem for them in that first game. They did rack up 8 fouls in that win over Jeddah. A warning extended. And it's Papa Cease controlling the rock. The leading scorer for Dammam is Al Salem. He's been quiet, drops it off, but Kovacevic in the middle of that pass runs out and puts one in the eye of Papa Cease. First 2 this game for Hangzhou. The answer is a turnover and a quick response for Kovacevic too. So quick transition for Hangzhou. They're now up 9-1. And it looks like the physicality of this Hangzhou team, as well as their speed of transition, is really getting to Dammam, who look very confident, scoring 18 points in their first game in the pool, but haven't been able to get anything going on offense in this one. All 9 points for Hangzhou coming by name of Vidovic and Kovacevic. Papa Cease hangs and hits. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Cease with a bucket. An answer right away for Hangzhou though. Cease. Kovacevic. And again, Hangzhou shot. It is up and down. Ahmed, no space. Travels on the shot. Great defense by Samardzic. Stuck on his feet and stayed with the quicker Ishaq Ahmed. Look at this. Thought he had him on the step back, side steps as well, and there's nothing there. So Ahmed will take a seat. Cease is back out on the court. There's Kovacevic under the basket, and that is easy money. 12-2, a 10-point lead for Hangzhou, who are again in a big, big lead. Cease steps back 1 foot now.
Step on the line. So he got
Dammam, if they want to make something out of this, if they want to get out of this qualifying draw pool, they are going to have to find some offense, and they have to find it quick. Al-Ahmed, no. And again, Samar just being very disciplined. Stays on his feet, stays with him. Bones kicks out. Bursak on the drive. Bursak hangs and hits. Cease now, looking at Bones. Cease spinning and winning right around Vidovic. Cease got all 3 points for Dammam. And Bursak with the and one. Fighting through the contact, gets the bucket to go, and a foul to boot. So that means he's going to get 2 free throws, as that is foul number 7 on Dammam. Alexander Bursak coming alive here in the last few minutes of the game. Tough bucket, and a chance to put his team out even more. I see Briggy and Najid are enjoying themselves out here.
What's up, bro? Hey, I see you. Hey, look at you on TV, bro.
So Bursak steps to the stripe. On the season in the World Tour, he's only a 25% free throw shooter. 1 of 4. But knocks down his first one. A 15-3 lead as a result. Could be 16 after this next free throw. The lead remains at 12 for Hangzhou. Selim pulls up for 2. No. Oh, great cut by Kovacevic, slicing through the defense. El Sayed, no. Al-Ahmed, I apologize. There's Vidovic. Quick trigger, but his shot has been very absent today. Al-Ahmed. His shot gets his own rebound. Other Al-Ahmed, Khalil. Dammam is just missing all the open shots that they're getting. And they're getting quite a few. Another try off the glass. It's Ishaq Al-Ahmed, the 24-year-old, only returning member of the squad from last year's Challenger team. Gets his team up to 5 points. Kovacevic up to 7 now. Just continues his ways underneath the basket. Now Bursak off of one leg. Hangzhou is doing their version of gallery play. And now a foul called on the men in green. That's number 5. And possession back over to Dammam with about 2:12 on the clock, although we might not make it all the way. Cease in the high post, hands it off. Back to Papa. Al-Ahmed. Oh, that counts. A buzzer beater for Al-Ahmed, but an answer for Vidovic. Al-Ahmed, can he do it again? Oh, yes! Al-Ahmed. Vidovic, though. Oh, what a way to end it! Al-Ahmed and Vidovic just went toe-to-toe and started knocking down shot after shot after shot, but it was Hangzhou that got over the hump, hit the 21-point mark on the 9th point for Goran Vidovic. Bones finally found his jumper down the stretch of this game, and Dammam's offense was missing until Al-Ahmed, Ishaq Al-Ahmed, went on a heater in the last minute. Take a look again. Vidovic fading away on that shot. Manages to get it to go, and both guys know that was a special moment. Vidovic happy as his team just punched their ticket into Pool C action in tomorrow's main draw. And that can only mean one thing. We have one game left on the slate on the men's end. That game, Plunge and Al Rayyan, slated to start in 8 minutes. So y'all enjoy the highlights. Don't go anywhere. We'll be here.
المباراة القادمة راح نعلن عن الفائز، ولكن يا جماعة مباريات النساء قادمة من الساعة 7 إلى الساعة 9:30. خلوكم موجودين ولا يفوتكم الفان زون. سكان الكيو ار كود، شوفوا الشاشة، عطونا آخر زمن نبي نشوف شيء جديد. شفنا الجماعة اللي بعض، نبي نريد شوية. alright؟ نبي نشوف شيء جديد. And you get the jersey.
Alright, shout out to those photos. I like that. You got that little 3x3 there. It says good vibes. Yes, you guys are giving the best vibes. Good vibrations. Me and YL Julati. Yeah. Rock on. What's up, bro?
So the key in the house.
Says hello, Neom. Yes. Hala hala.
بعد عندكم آخر فرصة. You are all still there. Go for it. Go grab some word. The next match.
Be creative, y'all.
Welcome to the World Tour.
Coming up next, our final qualifying draw game, Pool B, Game 3. And we got Team Plunge from Lithuania versus Team Rayyan from Qatar. And now, representing Team Plunge, number 2, the Venus
Rasis, his team, Plunge, picked up a 22-13 victory over Team Makkah. Rolandas Jakstas, the big fella, was quiet in that one, no points. But Rasis had himself a ball game. He had 11 points, 4 twos made. Yurkaitis and Razutis rounding out the squad. Razutis was also good for 9 points, so he kept the season average of 8.3 right where it's at. And again, this Plunge team winning the Challenger here at NEOM last year. Very, very qualified team to make it out into the main draw here, looking to continue the trend of winning here on the coast of Neom Bay. But they're facing some competition from Qatar. It is Team Al Rayyan, their second pro circuit event of 2024 after featuring in King last week. And there's the leading scorer, Ibrahima Sek. The man is an athletic marvel, and he hustles for every single play. He's joined by El Sayed, who knocked down one of 4 twos the team made in that 21-12 victory over Makkah. The big fella, Meho Haracic, and Dejan Jancic rounds out the squad. Al Rayyan, a win for either of these teams means they punch their ticket. Who will join Raudon Vares and Miami in Pool D tomorrow? We'll know in 10 minutes of game time. Both teams are getting ready to get warmed up. There's Najib and Marek. Hello. France and Poland on the court as well, outside of Lithuania and Qatar. And y'all look again as the sun has set, but that doesn't make the venue any less pretty. Look at the lights, y'all. It is a sight to behold. You can see the beach soccer, and if you look around all of the other beautiful things this venue has to offer, the area where everybody comes in and hangs out to start, but we're flying right into where all of the action is happening right now. Look at that. Beautiful shot of this wonderful venue where we get ready to get one more 10-minute sprint in on the men's side. It's Plunge and Al Rayyan. Who will we see tomorrow and who is done after today? Sek on his way to the cup, speeds past everyone, can't get the layup to go. Jancic with the board, fading off of one leg, a high arcing shot is missed.
0-0.
Yerkaitis. Razoutis is wide open. No. Fresh seconds. They go into the big fella. Haracic almost loses control of the Wilson, and then an offensive foul as he extends his elbow and manages to hit Rassi's. Look at that. Inadvertent, but nonetheless, an offensive foul. Oh, Razoutis, soft touch. First points for Plunge. Now they have to deal with the big fella. Haracic, righty hook, no. They get it to the hot hand. Rossi's again knocked down 4 twos on his way to 11 points in that first B qualified draw Pool B action. There's Rossi's again. Yeah, took more than 4 twos. A little bit hot and cold in that game, and managed to pull his team over the edge. Here we go. Al Rayyan on the board. Now it's Plunge again. Rossi's another try, in and out. You can see Al Rayyan have talked about it, and they've made sure to feature the big fella. Haracic, though, hasn't been able to knock the shots down. Sek with a sky-high rebound. Gets it back again. Sek hangs but gets blocked. Rossi's told him to take that elsewhere. Razoutis, no. Sek comes away with it. There is Haracic. But both teams struggling to find some offense right now. Rassi's past Haracic, who holds him up. That's a foul. Urquidez to Razoutis. Rassi's on the cut. It's blocked on the play. Good hand by Jancic, who's now in possession of the Wilson. Jancic on his way to the rack. In between two players. Spins out of trouble and into a bucket. 2-2. Urquidez to Rassi's. Rassi's now on the drive. Drive and kick game for Plunge. Ends up with Razoutis. And Ignas is ignited. Maybe pull up. El Sayed. Rassi's down low. Tied up with Sek. And Sek is explaining to referee Najib that it might have been his possession, but it clearly states that Plunge now is holding that Wilson on top of the key. 2 on the shot clock. Urquidez short arms it. Gets his own rebound and up and in. Big play by Urquidez, who saw that he missed that shot. Now he gets a steal. Razoutis looking at Haracic. Urquidez on his way to the rack, avoids the long arms of Sek and gets the next layup to go. Okay, looking comfortable here early. El Sayed, though, could answer. In and out. They get it around to Rassi's. Rassi's. Great save by Razoutis. Plunge. Again, they will look to try to shoot every single two-point shot that they can. And if they knock down enough, this might just be a win for them. So, a timeout. Razoutis is up to 4 points. High post action for Rayyan. They get it to, oh, I thought they got it to Jancic. There's the big fella. Oh, splash ball. Meho Haracic. Told you he could knock it down. Big fella paying off the effort here. 6-5. Rassi's with the answer. Front rims. Another shot for Haracic. El Sayed now sidesteps into a 2. So Rayyan is going to try to match Plunge's numbers from the 2-point arc. Urquidez, by the way, slash into the rack. And a beautiful layup as an answer. Jancic with the soft touch off the glass. Rassi's, no. Yakstas, also no. Off the glass is Urquidez. They're going to keep shooting them, I'll tell you that. These 4 Lithuanian fellas from a small town in the countryside, Plunge. I saw them operate out here last year at the Challenger. And this is the way they play. Haracic, no. Sek again comes away with the board. He is so active when it comes to rebounding. Gets stuck though. Jancic now, midi. This time, it's out of bounds. Who touched that last? Razoutis working on a 4-point game. There's Sek again, kicks it out. Haracic, bang, bang. Rayyan sticking close through the efforts of the big fella who's knocking down shots left and right. Razoutis to Yakstas, who can shoot as well. Big for big, 2 for 2, 11-8 Plunge. And a quick foul by Rasis to stop the action. So both Rolandas Yakstas and Meho Haracic got the scope unlocked out here. And that went out of bounds. That means 8 seconds left on the shot clock for El Sayed to try to create something. To get it to Jancic. El Sayed wide open, beautiful play. Rasis with the hesitation. There's Razoutis on his way to the rack, the fake and the make. Ooh, what a play by Ignas Razoutis. And a foul by Rasis now. Rasis to Razoutis. In and out. So second TV timeout in this game is far from decided.
And here is our second runner-up.
It's Rayyan playing. There's Jancic stepping back. Rayyan needed that. They keep staying close by hitting these big shots. It's been Haracic twice. Now they need another one. Rasis to Razoutis. They take their time with it. Yurkaitis, a beautiful fake and a make. Yurkaitis breaks up the play there. 7 seconds left for Rayyan, who are now looking at a 4-point deficit, losing connection a little bit with Plunge in this game. They need some shots to go down, and they need it ASAP. Oh, Jancic's got to the rack, but couldn't get it up and over Yurkaitis. Then Rasis with a big shot. Sek comes away with it. Haracic, another one. The big fella keeps knocking him down when it matters most. 6 points for Meho Haracic.
14-11.
Jancic, shot was on the line, but it was just short. Now they have to deal with Yurkaitis again, is held up. And that's an unsportsmanlike foul. As a player that's broken through for a score, as Yurkaitis was here, you can't just grab him and hold him up.
Number 8 to the line, gonna get 2 shots.
And Yurkaitis. Oh, that took all of the rim to get out.
You can get one more shot. So we can extend it to
Again, every game matters here. This is a win or go home situation. Need I remind you, both these teams got a win earlier over Makkah. And a 15-11 lead for Plunge now heading into the last 2.5 minutes of the game. Jancic looking to create a beautiful crossover, slow steps, and a layup as a result. 3-point game. There's Rasis again. Hasn't knocked one down yet in this game. Again, 4 twos for him in their previous one. Haracic, no.
And Rajic too strong. Hook shots.
Rasic looking to attack. Haracic, easy layup as a result. 16-12, Plunge, 2 inch closer to that ticket to the main draw. But every time we've got to this point so far, it's been Rayyan knocking down a big 2. Can they do it again? Haracic, yes sir! Again they knock one down. 3-point game. Yurkaitis. There's Razoutis. He also has been a little bit offline on that 2 points. Haracic this time opts to share. No room for a shot. And the big fella is a shooting weapon, I'll tell you that. So Haracic working on an 8-point game. On the end of Plunge, it's Yurkaitis who's got 9 points. A minute 30 until we know who punches their ticket into Pool D tomorrow. Who's going to face Raudenbars, Hoptrans, and Miami. Sek attacking off the dribble, hanging and not hitting. A score for Plunge here would make it a very difficult game for Rayyan. Rasis almost around Haracic, got fouled in the process. Plunge back in possession. Yurkaitis is the leading scorer, but he kicks it out. Yakstas. There's Rasis again. End of the shot clock. That didn't hit the rim. Yakstas, though, gobbles up the rebound. And Plunge at 18 points. El Sayed, a wild kick out there. Jancic has to make something out of nothing here. And that shot just short. Sek comes away with the board. Kicks it out. And a take foul by Rasis. Plunge had 5 fouls, as you know. Once you get to 7, the problems start. And with 48.6 ticks left on the clock, Plunge in the driver's seat in this one. Rayyan need a bucket. Spinning and winning is Jancic. Rasis left to right, looking to attack Haracic. Rasis a righty floater, beautiful shot. That goes in as well. Jancic, they need a 2, and their luck seems to have run out. They can't get this one to go. Now it's Rasis in the post, the kick out. Quick ball movement, Razoutis back to Yakstas. Yakstas, no, that could have been game. But with 12 ticks left, it looks like Plunge is going to punch that ticket. Haracic off the mark, and they'll corral the rebound, and it's Plunge from Lithuania moving on into the main draw before the limit as Razoutis knocks down the 2 with 0.4 left on the clock. 8 points for Ignas, who ignited his team to a main draw berth. Good effort by Rayyan, who kept coming back in this game time after time after time, but couldn't get the job done down the stretch. And it was Ignas Razoutis signing off on the game right there with a 2-ball from the corner pocket. Plunge will be facing Raudenbars, Hoptrans, and Miami, seeds number 4 and 5 tomorrow in main draw action, and look to continue the trend of winning in the NEOM games. Y'all take a look at the highlights of this venue, but mainly the highlights of this game that we just had, because it was a good one. That will do it for the men's end of the competition here for today. But we will not let you go without us looking at what is going to what happened today and what's going to happen tomorrow. Look at this: Plunge, 2 victories, 43 points, making it out of qualifying draw pool. Beyond Rayyan, again, a great effort, but 1 win and 1 loss, and they are done. Makkah, 2 losses on the day for them. We will not see them again tomorrow. They may have to be able to retry next year. But look at this. These are your pools for tomorrow. 10 out of the top 15 teams in the world featuring in this one. It's going to be ridiculous. Headlining Pool A, Paris, obviously Pool B, Amsterdam, Pool C, and then Raudonvares Hoptrans in Pool D, Miami also in that pool. I'm looking forward to almost all of these matchups, so I can't really circle a game for you, but you know what? This is what you need to do. You need to be here tomorrow for these games. We're going to start in the afternoon. That will be right around the same time we started yesterday, a little bit earlier. 2 p.m. is when we will start, 2:05 tip-off. Ub and Ulaanbaatar will be the first ones to go. For tonight, it's the Mountain, a.k.a. Bas Roosendaal, a.k.a. the Mountain, signing off from NEOM. We are going to go right into the women's tournament, though, so don't go anywhere. Stick and stay right here.
Let's